Alright, y'all, so we're pulling up to Walmart now. Park. Back it up. That monster, you know? Yeah, but sweet. Alright, y'all, so we're at Walmart right now. We're about to go get some groceries, make some meal prep. But I'm gonna take you guys in there with me and just show you what I normally buy to make meal prep. It's usually pretty simple. The goal with me meal prepping is pretty much to eat as healthy and as clean as possible and portion control. So the biggest problem I've had in the past is overeating. There's a certain point where you're eating your food and you stop, or at least for me, I stop. I sit back and realize that I'm full, but then I continue to eat. And then after that, when I'm done eating, I feel like shit, you know? Like you ever like stuff yourself and then you feel like shit afterward. In the moment it felt good. It's because there's shit in the food, you know? Like, just like, you know, there's certain things that make you addicted, like drugs, and you know, food can be one too. You know, you think something's good and then you start eating in excess because you really like it, and in reality it's just not good for you. You know, if you overall care about your health, you're gonna care about longevity and long term. I always tell people my goal is to live to 100 years old. So how am I gonna do that? That's gonna have to start now. It should have started sooner, but I mean, it's already started now. All right, y'all, well, I'm gonna take you in the store and we'll see you in there. So we're gonna hit the meat section first. Right here. Oh, and they're restocking. See, they got meat. So we got our chicken, usually about 2 to 2.5 pounds for about a couple days, like 4 or 5 days, maybe 3 or 4. But I just want to show you guys something about this water here. So don't believe the hype with this water. Like, don't spend too much money on it. I wanted to show you guys something about these bottled waters that I found. So here's like a cheap bottle, like Nestle, right? So if you look at the back here, it's gonna say purified water, but then also says magnesium sulfate, calcium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, right? So why do you want that in you? Like, why can't the bottles just say water? Same thing with this one, Bio water. It's supposed to be good water, right? Antioxidants and all kinds of bullshit, right? Enhanced with all that. Let's look at the back here. It says purified water, potassium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfate, and sodium selenite. I don't know what the fuck any of that shit is, but it's definitely shouldn't be in your water. My point is that why can't the fucking bottled water just say water? That's it, no ingredients. Do this, but I get instant oatmeal just because I'm too lazy to make regular oatmeal, and plus I usually don't have enough time in the morning. Well, actually that's bullshit, I'm making excuses, but when I wake up at 6 a.m, the last thing I want to do is make breakfast. I just want to like heat something up and just go. So looks like they don't have the oatmeal I like though. Most of these oatmeals are filled with sugar and lots of processed shit. So it looks like we're gonna skip the oatmeal this time. Might have to go to a different store for that. Alright, so we just got to the rice section and it looks like it's empty, so you're gonna have to go with this right here. It's always a good backup. Quinoa. It's a little more healthier than regular rice. So yeah, it looks like that's what we're gonna have. So we're gonna have some chicken, some quinoa, and we're gonna go pick out a veggie. Veggie section. So it looks like we got, I'm very picky on what I eat, but I definitely like most green veggies, so it's a good toss-up because I really want asparagus, but then I also really want some broccoli. Let's see, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the broccoli. I think broccoli and quinoa go a lot better together than asparagus and broccoli, so we're gonna see. I think I'm gonna get this one, 12 ounces. I think this should be enough for maybe like 2 or 3 servings. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it. It's very simple. I eat the same thing all the time.
For me, it's worth it. Some people might not like it, eating the same thing every day, but I have a goal, and I really want to hit my goal. And I want it so badly that I'm willing to sacrifice cookies and all that bullshit that we love to indulge in.
All right, so like I was saying earlier, I eat this food. It's not always the same thing. It's usually like 3 to 4 days at a time that I make the food, and I do switch it up. But I do eat the same thing for the 3 or 4 days. And a lot of people ask me how I can do that, and like I said, I have a goal, and I'm not willing to let anything stop me from accomplishing that goal. That's just pretty much the difference between a winner and a loser. So like, especially right now, with the whole coronavirus thing, it's like a lot harder to go out to eat, you know, and people are really lazy to cook and are more likely to order out, you know. And right now is a time of adversity, and this is a time to rise, a time to show that like this shit can't fucking like fuck with my daily routine and, you know, throw me off my rhythm. So yeah, like I'm not gonna order out, and I'm not gonna do DoorDash or Uber Eats just because that's the only thing. I'm gonna fucking go to the grocery store, and I'm gonna buy some food, and I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna make it, and I don't care how long it takes, because it's what I want and what I have to do to reach my goal. So you got to do the same thing. Stop lying to yourself, believe in yourself, and don't make any more excuses.